своей. Если письме получишь, сообщи скорей. Если есть тебе ошибки, верный Петров, все чернила очень липкие, очень скверное перо. It's a long way to Tipperary.
And now, here are the main points again.
Following the funeral of President Tito, the Russian delegation is to remain in Belgrade for talks. The delegation includes Madame Brezhnev, Mr. Andrei Gromyko, the foreign minister, Marshal Vasily Malinovitsky, the defense chief of staff, the 1st and 2nd battalions of the Red Army, Western Division, and the 3rd battalion of the Fraternal Ukrainian Pioneer Corps.
Rumors of Russian infiltration of the White House were today denied by the chief security advisor, Zbigniew Brzezinski.
And a very good evening to you. You join us during the final stages of this truly titanic struggle between Di Fatbelly Gutbucket and the English champion Tommy Even Fatterbelly Belcher. And it's all down now to this last leg, and it's Fatbelly on the hockey.
Game on.
So it's Fatbelly to go first. And it's a good start. Double vodka. Single pint. Another double vodka. That's
100 milligrams.
100 milligrams. That's a good start for Fatbelly. 2 doubles and a pint, and that makes him fairly merry. Now, what can even Fatterbelly do in reply to that? Look at the concentration on his face. And it's a double brandy. And another double brandy. Can he make it 3 doubles on his very first go? He's done it. That's
140 milligrams.
140 milligrams. I reckon that makes him, yes, he's inebriated. So it's Fatbelly to go again, and he's not the type to let this early setback upset him.
Fatbelly, you require 3 triple Bacardis.
So it's 3 triples. And there's a triple Bacardi. He's fighting back what a finalist is turning out to be. Another triple Bacardi. Can he make it 3 triple Bacardis and go into the lead with a score of absolutely plastic? He did it in the semi-finals. Can he do it again? And he's missed the table altogether. He's missed the table.
110 milligrams.
That's just 110. What an unfortunate miss. Still 2 triple Bacardis makes him. Now, let's see. Not bad. Fairly pissed. Still a reasonable position at this stage of the game. Now, what can even Fatterbelly do about this? Still a deep concentration. He knows he's in with a good chance after that mistake by Fatterbelly. Oh, that's a bad one. A single pint at this stage doesn't help him. He really needs a triple gin with ice and lemon. He's gonna get... Oh no, he's got a Brunel. His game is absolutely gone to pieces. He's got to pull out all the stops now if he wants to win this title. He's going for a triple Scotch. That'll help. That'll keep him in the game. And would you believe it? It went in, but it's come out again. It's come out again. It's all over the place.
There's a lot to be said in favor of cannabis. Where was I? Oh, cannabis. Right, yeah. It's a lot of fun.
Mr. Rhys-Jones.
Hello. Sure.
You'll be having your usual, eh?
Yeah, fine.
Sweaty Guinness.
Have the same for me, yes, please.
2 points to Guinness. 2 points to Guinness. It's a little bit lively today, but I'll be. Yeah. So how have you been keeping anyway, Mr.
Oh, fine.
Mr. Rhys-Jones?
I'll just have to let it settle, see. Yeah.
To begin with.
Good evening, Smam. Very good to be here with you again. And tonight I'm grovelling to one of the most extraordinary, how should I put it, Smam, performers of our generation. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight I'm grovelling to Billy Connolly. Excuse my sweaty palms. Good evening.
Good evening, all. How you doing?
Oh, grease just pouring off me in gallons. Wonderful to see you, Grovel Slime, and it's great grovel of you to stop in on your short visit to our little country, humble, to talk to me.
My pleasure.
Right, well, let's get down to you. Apparently you were born on your kitchen floor. How interesting,
Well, we just moved to the Gorbals at the time.
Grovel, gobble.
Oh, yeah, you see, my mother, anecdote.
Oh, Grovel, punchline?
3 days early.
Oh, yes, Grovel Slime. I'm licking your boots now. Splendid, very funny. Grovel Smam, great. And apparently, Grovel, the first words you heard were feed.
Ad-lib. Right off the top of my head.
Oh, lovely. Your boots taste delicious.
Yeah, paid my dues. Visual gag, bang.
Oh, lovely, Grovel. I've moved from your boots to your arse now. What a funny joke.
Oh, fart, bum, willy, hemorrhoids.
Oh, honest vulgarity, fawn cringe. Real people. How musical. Classic. You not feel
Sisters of Mercy. Yeah, Sisters of Mercy, nuns, poor, one shoe hungry, terrible haircut.
Oh, isn't it not? Right, well, that's all we've got time for, Grovel, this week. Wonderful, Grovel, to see you. We'll be back. Money coming out of my ears as usual because I grovel so well. Next week.
Unexpected gag.
Embarrassed pause. Shuffle. Good night.
Hello. Hello there. I'm sorry to disturb you. Hello there. Hello, chaps. Hello. I have this marvelous invention, you see. Fantastic new invention. Language. You see, instead of using noises like ugh, you use lots of different noises, and you give them associated meanings, and you make words. Of course, you probably wouldn't understand this yet, but you see, these words and things you can really express quite complicated ideas, and with the use of syntax and grammar things.
Je l'ai tué parce que je déteste les...
Hi. You know, feeding 5,000 hungry mouths wasn't easy for a working messiah, especially if he had as much housework to do as I do. So how much easier it would have been if new instant pot meals had been available then. Just add boiling water to one of these delicious fish and loaf-flavoured instant snacks and make a tasty meal in seconds. With enough left over to fill 12 baskets. New instant pot meals. It's a bloody miracle.
Granny's been a guinea pig for the new contraceptive sponge. Says it's no good, as she's now got a cake in the oven.
There is growing concern at Buckingham Palace about the hereditary shrinking disease which is affecting the royal family. Apparently, it is now possible to fit 4 of them into one pram.
In Iran, Ayatollah Yves Saint Laurent today unveiled his new summer collection.
Following the announcement that the Russians are to enter the Eurovision Song Contest next year, a Soviet spokesman says that they also hope to enter Belgium, Holland, France, Norway, Denmark, Britain and West Germany.
Good evening. As many of you know, the world situation is deteriorating rapidly, and so we seem, through no fault of our own, to be moving inexorably towards World War III and old Harry Holocaust popping around its walks. In view of this and the possibility of war, we would like to advise all the young men of this country in the next few weeks to sleep around a lot more. There's no point waiting until the 4-minute warning and then relying on there being a natty bit of skirt beside you in the bomb shelter. If you've got wild oats as yet unsown, for God's sake, sow the bloody things pronto, because in the words of our Lord, you can't take them with you when you go. It can be enormously helpful to be a prophet of doom, and sentences like, hello, the world is about to be destroyed, what about a bit of how's your father, may prove invaluable. As for the women, I've been asked by the Prime Minister, no less, to convey to you a special message in this time of crisis. Come on, girls, let's start dropping them before they start dropping them. If you keep at it long enough, one day you really may feel the earth move. And don't let the fun stop at such light-hearted peccadillos. Theft, pillage, and pinching the bottoms of important public figures will all be part of the fun as we happily romp towards the end of civilization as we know it. Eat your heart out, Lord Clark. We're going down laughing. My second bottom. Have you got a moment?
Me and my mates, right, like, we went down Brighton the weekend, right, and all them muds down here, right, and I hate muds because they make me puke, right, so I goes down there, right, with my mate, and old Les, he's got the old pickaxe handle, right, and I've got the old bicycle chain, right, like that, you know, so we start doing them, right, you know, and these 2 other ones, they got me down an alleyway, but I had an old fork stuffed up my pullover, you know, and I got it really done, you know, really control it, right, it was great, and then we get on the old bike, right, you know, and we go back into the strong, it's the new guy.